All right, so let's run through Atlanta real quick. Uh,
Okay.
they
Okay.
re-signed Trae Young, max contract.
How
That's
how how long is that max contract? Let me see.
let's
Because
see.
you see John Collins down there, it says agrees to a 5-year deal. Is Trey Young a 6-year deal?
Let's see. Okay, so this thing, there you go.
Maximum
Yeah,
extension.
5 years, 207.
So what's John Collins? Is he getting just like a little less money?
Let's
Because they're
see.
basically trying to keep John Collins and him together. It's a good. Oh, is John Collins only a 4-year? It's weird. It says 5-year deal, but on another site it says only 4.
Yeah.
Oh no! It says 125. Wow, he's getting way less. He agreed to a 5-year deal, 125 mil. Wow, what a difference.
All right. Well, they re-signed Trae Young, max contract. That's should go without saying. That's a good thing. That was really good that they did that. Uh, John Collins, 5-year deal. I think that's a good one too, man. Like the Atlanta Hawks are a young team, and despite being young, they played really well in the playoffs this last season. And I think you have to keep that core intact. Like you can't just let John Collins walk for nothing. So, and I don't know if you remember, but there was like some reports, I think during this season or it might have been last season, that there was like friction between Trae Young and John Collins. Like
No
the
way.
Hawks players were calling Trae Young uh selfish or something like that he dribbled too much. And I know they
Damn.
pointed out I know they pointed out John Collins' name in that. So I don't know. They kind of re-signed both of them. That's a win in my eyes. What do you think about that?
Man, yeah, they got to keep those two together. I like
Yeah, out
that.
of all their young players, those probably have well, Trey Young for sure. John Collins, those are probably their two youngest young players with the most potential, most ceiling.
They brought back Lou Will too, it says, returning on a 1-year deal.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Lou Will showing the loyalty. That's obviously good. You know, six man of the year. How many times? That's always good, man. Obviously the lesser deals here are the Gorgie Jang
Yeah.
and the Solomon Hill. I mean, I don't know how much those dudes are gonna play. I don't know like the exact Hawks roster. I don't know who their backup four is, their backup five. But I think it's safe to say that those are, kind of the lower tier of their moves. The Lou Will, the John Collins, the Trey Young, those are great, obviously, for Atlanta. You want to build on what you did last year. You don't want to regress, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering what Capella's contract is. Capella. Because they should still have him under contract. Yeah, he signed a 5-year, 90 million deal with the Rockets 2 years ago. Yeah, so he's still on that contract. It runs through 2022, 2023. So yeah, they'll I think they're a solid squad, man. If they get one more like good shooter, like
Yeah.
someone who could score besides Trey Young, like I think they're a solid squad.
Yeah, man. I
Uh,
was I was telling you on one of our pods that to me they're a sneaky, like deep team, dude. Bogdanovich, Trey Young, like you gotta even realize, dude, they didn't even have DeAndre Hunter these playoffs.
yeah, that's their young guy. small forward.
They didn't even have him. So, I think the Hawks definitely have a solid team, and it showed. Trae Young, dude, like, when him and Luca got traded for each other, people were ripping the Atlanta Hawks. And, I think it's still safe to say that Luca's the better player out of those two. But like Trae Young is freaking great, dude. Like what he did in these last playoffs, he took a leap. And this dude has like next level confidence. This dude, I'm gonna say it again. This dude has next level confidence. This guy, when they were going up against the Knicks, he was living for that. He was talking trash, and even against the 76ers. And what he do? It's one thing to talk trash. It's another thing to back it up. And this dude backed it up, man. They went in there and they beat the one seed. And Trae Young, for the most part, he showed up in those playoffs. So yeah, man, I think that whole Luca, Trae Young ripping is still fresh, man. The Hawks could kind of change that narrative, man. Cause they definitely did more in these playoffs than the Mavericks did.
If you think the should like let's say like players they could have gone right, like if the Hawks could have gotten a guy like Patty Mills right to get like
Hmm.
some better 3 point shooting, to have like a backup to Trey Young, I think that would have been a good deal.
Who's their backup? I know they had Chris Dunn, but I think they traded him if I'm not mistaken.
I don't even know, bro.
Yeah, I think they
I don't
traded Chris
even know,
Dunn.
dude. I was just reading this thing about Patty Mills. Like the Nets getting Patty Mills is like it's a big deal, man. They're like stacking up because they're already a good squad, and they getting Patty Mills as well. Like a lot of other teams would have wanted Patty Mills, dude. Like this could be Patty Mills just like that's the icing on the cake for the Nets. Because like if they all stay healthy and they all come back like in better shape, because I'll be honest, I'll be one of the guys that says like Harden didn't look like he was in the greatest shape.
No.
So if he comes back in some like a little bit better shape and they just like load manage Kyrie and they have Patty Mills like playing all 82 games and Durant playing like 75, almost 80, like that team is going to be really hard to beat. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like a team like the Hawks is like, yo, like who's the guy coming off the bench for Trey Young? Like you can't just like you got to have a backup.
I mean, the good thing is Lou Will. You can switch him off point guard, shooting guard position. Um,
Yo,
unless you're
that's what I'm
talking
saying.
unless you're talking about like a legit pass first traditional point guard.
No, I'm just saying like like I'm just saying they could have added Patty Mills and been even better. You know what I'm saying? Like this just seems like they're just having the same squad as last year. They're just gonna be like, okay, let's run it back instead of let's get better.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. But at the end of the day, they could have also gotten worse. So I think what they did was okay. It was working last year. You don't want to get worse. You never know who could become available during the season. Maybe they could make some trades. Like I said, they didn't have DeAndre Hunter. Maybe they get him back this year. Who knows? I don't even know what happened with Cam Reddish. Like, is that guy even good in the end, or has he like not gotten an opportunity? What's up with him? Do you know?
No, I think they would play him some games, but he wasn't like a big factor. Pretty much, that's all it
Uh,
was.
but I mean, who knows, man? Let's see, bro. Like we said, they're a young team. They're growing. Another year of experience. Like I'm not gonna compare them to Golden State, but Golden State, they had staff. They had like Golden State, that team that they won with in 2015, they had pretty much that core since like 2013 because they had Bogut. They got him in 2012, drafted Draymond Green in 2012, drafted Harrison Barnes in 2012, drafted Clay in 2011, Curry in '09. They got Iguodala in 13, and like it just took some time, man, for like Clay to develop, Draymond to develop, Harrison Barnes. Like they were still young. I'm not saying these dudes are going to stay, but I'm saying they kind of held the core intact. Let's see if with one more year of experience, maybe John Collins takes a leap. Like you never know, man.